Talk to him, boy.
She wanna act up.
She wanna act up. Wow.
Ay, look, she wanna bag it up. 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 She wanna act up. She wanna act up. She wanna act up. She wanna act up.
Yeah, I wanna act up. I wanna act up. I wanna act up.
Hip Hop New Generation. I'm your host, DJ Forte.
Yeah.
And you already know what it is, man. You're tuning in to the hottest podcast in the city. And on this episode today, I got another special guest for you, another talented artist.
Yes, sir.
He goes by the name iamYP.
Yes, sir.
What's the deal, my boy?
What's up, man? I appreciate you for having me, DJ. You already know what the business is, you know?
Most definitely. I appreciate you coming out.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me, man. For real.
For sure. So let's jump right into it, man. Who is iamYP at the end of the day as an artist and a person?
Man, that's a really good question. I feel like, man, I feel like I'm a ball of inspiration because that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's where I was bred from, you know what I'm saying? My mother and my father were deeply rooted into the music, you know what I'm saying? So as I fell into it, man, I just always wanted to like really just inspire, you know what I'm saying, from all different walks, especially with my music, you know what I'm saying? I think my music and diversity in my music really explains who I am, and I just am who I am, you know what I'm saying? That's why I am, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
I feel it for sure.
Yeah.
So how was life growing up, man? Was it smooth, rough?
I came from a very diverse, my mom's side, it was real, you know what I'm saying? It was the church and everything like that. My dad had a mixture, a sprinkle of church, but them was them guys, man, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So I was always taught, you know what I'm saying, like to, you know, stay away from things that really reflect who I was who I was going to be as a human being. And so it was all right, man, you know what I'm saying? I had great times in the hood, you know what I'm saying? It was bad times in the hood, but for the most part, man, where I come from is how, you know what I'm saying, I feel like down the line I'll continue to be successful because of where I came from, you know what I'm saying, and having that mentality, you know what I'm saying. So like growing up, man, it wasn't all bad, it wasn't all good, you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense. So for sure,
that makes sense for sure. So when did you know that you were musically gifted?
Man, that's a good question. So in college is where I kind of like started really dabbling in it, like more on a serious. And honestly, man, I didn't think I was going to be really good at it because I was a basketball player, you know what I'm saying? I was on basketball scholarship in the studio, me and my guys, you know what I'm saying, doing studio stuff when we should be, you know what I'm saying, working on our basketball craft, man. So honestly, man, to be totally honest with you, I didn't really, I don't know, man, I don't really think it really sank in until like probably like 5 years ago. And that's when I still really got in my bag, like, all right, this is my sound, this is how I can, you know what I'm saying, navigate this and this. Once I found that, I was like, yeah, this could potentially be something, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't just do music, I write music. I feel like I create. That's why I don't like to be considered a rapper. Okay. I like to be considered an artist, you know what I'm saying?
You're an artist.
Yeah.
And a songwriter.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So, with that being said, you do write the majority of your own songs, right?
All of them.
Okay, cool, for sure.
All of it.
We just gotta make sure.
For sure, yeah. Sometimes, I mean, listen, I don't see anything wrong with collabing on certain things, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like having that sole right to say that I created this on my own is you know, I take pride in that. Like I've collabed with many a great artist, you know what I'm saying? So I don't ever take away from there. But when it comes to my own, you know what I'm saying, pretty much all me, you know what I'm saying, for sure.
Okay. Now, have you ever thought about ghost writing for other artists?
For sure. Like I've done it before. Like not so much like rappers per se, but like singers, like yeah, for sure. Like I've penned something. I was actually part of a writing group back in 2015 when we wrote for Empire. the show over on Fox. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I've definitely put my pen to some paper, you know what I'm saying, and created for others for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now with your style, it kind of reminds me a little bit of a Kendrick Lamar kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And different in its own way.
Yeah.
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 Kendrick is definitely dope because he came in and created himself a lane, you know what I'm saying? What he does, like, you have never heard it before.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I take pride in that, you know what I'm saying? Even being compared to somebody great like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that diversity is always, for me, is a top, you know what I'm saying? Like, being able to, you hear this one song and then you'll go to my other song like, man, that sounds totally different, but it's him. You know what I'm saying? I take pride in that being me in each song that you hear from me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
I appreciate the diversity in which my brain, like, you know what I'm saying, articulates stuff. So, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how? What stands out different about you than just the average artist?
I just feel like the grind and the quality and the time that I put into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really feel like I follow the trend, so I don't think I could really have that song that just pop like, oh my God, like, this is so trendy. I don't think I had that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like the it's boiling. You know what I'm saying? It take a minute. You know what I'm saying? It ain't microwavable. It's in the pot, the old
Right.
school way. You know what I'm saying? But once it's done, you know what I'm saying? You like, damn, this shit good. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I'm saying? My granny, I used to watch her cook. It's like, damn, granny, it's taking so long. She like, trust me, when it's done, you don't understand why the process took so long. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more quality over quantity, if that makes sense too. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
You definitely want to have more quality.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. You want to come correct. You want to
Yeah.
come focused. You want to come 110%.
110. And I think the people at the end of the day appreciate the quality. You know what I'm saying? And it always works. So when I put out a song, I definitely get the messages, the love, you know what I'm saying? And it goes to show that the process, you know what I'm saying, it may take time, but it works, you know what I'm saying?
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
So out of all the artists that we have here
Yeah.
in Michigan, who do you want to collab with the most? Who stands out to you?
As far as artists here in Michigan, that's a good question. I never thought about that, really, honestly. You know what I mean? But I think if the time came and we was just all in, like, you know what I'm saying, definitely with your platform, you will bring different diversity to it. So, you know what I'm saying, if we ever had like me was talking about off air, if we ever did that, you know what I'm saying, definitely be some people here I would collab with for sure. But I never really thought about like, man, this would be the one collab, you know what I'm saying, off top. Like, I couldn't really, to be honest, I couldn't really tell you like that, you know what I'm saying. But it's definitely various artists, like me and my brother, shout out to AWOL Trent. We just put out a song called Turn the City Up, which is on all digital platforms, teamyp.
So if you don't know about it, make sure you go stream that.
Absolutely.
Definitely check that out.
Yes, sir. teamyp, all digital platforms. So me and my brother AWOL Trent, you know what I'm saying, we got one. So we're gonna definitely pump that boy for real.
Okay. So who's behind all the visuals?
I got a collective of different people behind the visuals, you know what I'm saying? So I started off with this dude named Eric McLeod. He from Battle Creek. Shout out to Cloudy. My cousin Miles Young, he's done a couple of them. My boy, shot by Chris Taylor, he from Jackson, Michigan. He shot a couple of them. My boy Daniel Kimbrough, shout out to Big Bro. He from Lansing. So, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple different people that I had the visuals, you know what I'm saying, that I work with. So, and I'm always looking to, as long as the quality is A1, I don't mind working with, you know what I'm saying, different videographers, but to me, it boils down to the quality, you know what I'm saying? So my boy Chris Taylor, he always deliver, and Kimbrough always deliver, you know, Miles Young, he always delivers. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be the quality and then the creativity at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be to the artist standards. Yeah, for sure. 'Cause you don't want to put nothing out that nobody wants to watch.
And especially me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm a pop my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the visual,
stand out.
Yeah, the visual gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like your favorite song, Act Up, you know what I'm saying? I got my niece and her girls and they put some choreography together for me and we shot that, you know what I'm saying, in the studio, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't imagine that song being put together any other way with a video, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it would have popped like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's very important. And Kimbrough killed it, you know what I'm saying? He got all the angles and everything that I wanted from the video. So, absolutely.
I bet. So, studio and producer wise, who do you go through as the main producer, and what are the main studios that you record at?
As far as producers go, I get a lot of different emails. So I got beats from Canada, LA, Atlanta, Chicago. I haven't really locked in with like one in particular yet. Got a couple from Michigan in my hometown. But as far as like my engineer, shout out to the greatest engineer ever. His name is DX the Flex out of Battle Creek, Michigan. I mean, I've been going to him for like 10 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like top engineer, man, in Michigan. And he just had me sounding like, even because I can't sing, right? So I go on that boy and I T-Pain that shit. And he had me sounding like the shit for real. So I mean, definitely DX the Flex, top engineer in Michigan. That's my guy. Shout out to Battle Creek too.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
So, top 5 artists growing up as a kid.
Top 5.
And who would you want to work with out of those top 5?
So my top 5, damn, me and my guy, shout out to my barber Dorian Pierce. We was just talking about this. So top 5, Biggie Smalls. Out of everybody that I probably named, Biggie would be the one that I want to work with the most, because he inspired me, like, with his like charisma, the way he put his words together. Black and ugly as ever, however, I stayed Coochie down to the socks. You know what I'm saying? Just it was just everything how he flowed over. You know what I'm saying? So Biggie was one of my biggest inspirations when we actually got to listen to rap music. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in a church household. So when we actually got to venture out and listen to rap, like Biggie, like that was my guy. You know what I'm saying? Pac is 2. I love the way he came over songs. You know what I'm saying? He was very instrumental and just speaking his mind. You know what I'm saying? He brought that reality rap, you know what I'm saying, to the forefront. Jadakiss, bars, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Fabulous don't get enough love, so that's
He kind of faded but came back.
Yeah, that's
But
my
he's dope.
Yeah, and so yeah, like them is kind of like, and then obviously Jay-Z, so
Jay-Z
yeah,
for
sure. Yeah.
Definitely in my top 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that whole early 2000s rap era.
Yeah, Jay held it down.
Sick.
Yeah, Jay. It was all Jay.
Oh yeah. King of the throne right there.
Yes, sir.
And if you don't know that, you got to pick a different genre.
Like we shouldn't even be having that conversation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jay for sure. For sure, Jay.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So if I was to go in the whip right now, who would I find playing on the radio?
On my car, in my car?
Mm-hmm.
Man, honestly, tell you the truth, man, you'll probably hear instrumental.
Oh, okay.
Like
trying to put the next project together.
Yeah, always. So shout out to my big brother Q. He always said just stay stay in your bag. Always stay ready. Like, people be asking me, like, what do you watch on TV? I'm like, I don't really watch TV. Like, I just really got hip to the Bel Air show, the Bel Air show. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really watch TV. I watch sports. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I work out, and I stay having an instrumental playing. That's because, you know what I'm saying, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like same thing with you. You know what I'm saying? You always thinking about what's the next podcast, what's the next interview, what's the next setup. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't stay in your bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, something could come and pass you. You know what I'm saying? Anything. I always think about that. You know what I'm saying? So
you never know it.
Yeah. So that's me to the T. I just always like to stay ready. You know what I'm saying? And then songs come, and then I just put them in my little notes and just go on by my business. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you'll probably find an instrumental in my whip right now. Yeah, for real. Okay.
Definitely surprised me with that one for sure. Never heard that before. So top producers that you want to work with? Anybody in particular?
I think I work with some of them. This dude named DJ Chopalot. Shout out to Chopalot. He out in LA. Dope producer, man. He's amazing. Obviously Swiss, Tim. You know what I'm saying? But I really would love to put on every top producer in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main thing I would want to do. I don't, I definitely know it's, the Swiss, the Tims, you know what I'm saying, all them, but I would want to put on like every producer in Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just to have that, you know what I'm saying, that Michigan stamp. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's time. You know what I'm saying? It's time. I just want the Michigan stamp to be something like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So for sure.
Cool. Hell yeah. So out of all the music videos that you've done, that you shot, which one was the most enjoyable putting together?
The most enjoyable. It's called Getting Ready Music. That's the name of the song. So it's like a 90s theme. I'm just me and my cousin, shout out to Miles Young. We shot it at his sister crib, backyard type, old school type party. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a great time. Shout out to my homegirl, Jay Slay. She came from Grand Rapids. Shout out to Chris Taylor. He came through and shot it. Shout out to teamyp. They all came through. You know what I'm saying? As the ambiance. You know what I'm saying? We had a great ass time shooting that one. So that's the one. So teamyp, streaming on all digital platforms. Go download that Getting Ready Music for sure.
For sure. Download it right now.
Yeah.
And if any artist was to reach out to you right now and they wanted to work, they wanted to feature, what's the price on it?
You have to hit up my assistant, Danisha Brewer, for that. I don't know. She be coming up with crazy prices. Just hit up Danisha Brewer. She's on Facebook, Instagram. She's probably on Twitter. And it all depends too, man. Like, honestly, like, I've worked with some people that I never thought I would be able to work with. You know what I'm saying? As far as budget wise and everything. So I mean, it's to me, it's all about like the song, what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Breaking down numbers and just stuff like that, man. I think that's important too, more than money. Like, how could we take this song to the next level? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the money gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Like, lately I've been on this for like the last 3 months, man. Something been telling me, don't worry about money, and that shit just been coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, helping me take care of what I need to take care of as a father and an artist. You know what I'm saying? As a man too. So I've been really on that. And I believe that, and I'm just trying to manifest that to everybody, man. If you got a goal, you got a dream, don't worry about the money aspect. It's gonna come. Just put your heart into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything gonna come to fruition.
Yeah.
Swear to God, for real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely got to grind it out too. So how long have you been making music for those that don't know?
So honestly, man, I've been making music for like 10 plus.
And how do you put your songs together?
So like I said, I'm always listening to instrumentals, so inspiration is always consistently going. You know what I'm saying? So I'll end up writing a hook from like 5 4 years ago, go into my little notes, hear the beat, boom, put it together. If I can't sing it, I'm calling one of my peoples who can sing. Like, yo, what you think about this? And it goes from there. So like, honestly, man, it just happens, dog. You know what I'm saying? But musically, I've been at it for 10 plus. But honestly, I really got in my bag probably like 3-4 years ago. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the rest of it was like practice. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It was all right, but it wasn't good enough. If we was in front of a label, they'd be like, you know what I'm saying? They might scroll off and do something different. Now, I'm going to make you sit down and listen because I'm popping my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I feel I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Before I made music, oh, that was cute. Now it's like, oh, shit. Like, I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Play that again type shit. Yeah. So that's where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, played in the whip type shit. Playing in the whip type shit. Playing when your girl getting dressed. Playing when y'all riding to the crib. That's what I really do music for. You know what I'm saying? For that type shit. So
Hell yeah. So, what are some goals that you have for 2022?
2022, continue just to expand the brand. Me and you linking up is a piece to, you know what I'm saying, expanding the brand, doing more podcasts, doing more interviews. You know what I'm saying? Picking your brand, you picking my brand. You know what I'm saying? Us collabing on different things. So 2022 is just about, I call it shaking hands and kissing babies. You know what I'm saying? This is a political race. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you just out here. You know what I'm saying? Showing your face. I did a show. Shout out to Unlikely Connects. I did a show 2 Fridays ago. It slapped. You know what I'm saying? Just being back in Detroit and performing is wonderful. You know what I'm saying? So for real, that's the thing for 2022, man. Just keep expanding the brand and just, you know what I'm saying? That's really it.
Okay. All right, for sure. But I think that's going to end this interview.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you coming out.
Yes, sir.
Let them know where to find you at on all social media.
You can find me on all digital platforms, teamyp. That's all digital platforms. You can find me on Instagram, iamYP Music. You can find me on Facebook, teamyp as well. My assistant is working on what is that, Snapchat. I got TikTok, iamYP Music as well. So we just going up, man, for sure.
For sure. Make sure you go follow him.
Yeah.
Check him out.
Yeah.
Definitely a dope artist. And make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.
Yes,
the
sir.
H&G Show.
Yes, sir.
And follow us on the gram as well at the H&G Show. And this podcast is brought to you and sponsored by THC Tech.
Yeah.
THC Tech is a medicated cannabis syrup.
Yeah.
And you can find them on the gram at THC_Tech_. And thanks for watching. Peace.
She been a bad girl, she been no punishment. She wanna hang with her friends and do ratchet shit. She been stuck in that house since the COVID hit. She just wanna go out and have fun and shit. She wanna turn up, she wanna get lit. She wanna bounce that ass, she got a lot of it. She wanna get dressed, yeah, she thick.